your brain and emotional eating, the neuroscience behind the cycle. Now that we've got a handle on what emotional eating is, let's dive into some fascinating brain science and unravel the why behind it. Understanding the neuroscience of emotional eating can help us realize that it's not about a lack of willpower. It's about our brain's ingrained responses to stress and reward. Ready to decode the chemical loop that drives emotional eating? Let's dive in. Emotional eating is, at its core, a response to stress. It all begins in the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis, the body's central stress response system. When you encounter a stressful situation, the HPA axis fires up, triggering the release of stress hormones like cortisol. Among other things, cortisol has a powerful influence on your appetite, encouraging you to seek out high-fat, high-sugar foods, aka comfort foods. Why do we crave these comfort foods in times of stress? Well, these foods stimulate the release of certain chemicals in the brain, such as endorphins, the body's natural painkillers that create a sense of calm, and dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with the brain's pleasure center. When we're munching on that chocolate chip cookie or digging into that bag of chips, our brain's reward system lights up. The dopamine surge gives us a feeling of pleasure, making us want to repeat the behavior. That's why, when we're feeling down or stressed, we might find ourselves reaching for these foods, even when we're not physically hungry. While this reward system helped our ancestors survive in times of food scarcity, in our world of readily available comfort foods, it can contribute to patterns of emotional eating. On the flip side, after the temporary food high subsides, feelings of guilt or shame often follow, especially if you're already concerned about your eating habits. These negative emotions can induce further stress, leading to more emotional eating and creating a challenging cycle to break. But there's good news too. Understanding the neurophysiology of emotional eating means we can take steps to disrupt this cycle.